Now students, we are going to learn about fractions. Our next chapter is fractions. So in this fraction, first we are going to learn about the definition, what is a fraction, what is a fraction, then after that how to represent fractions and types of fractions, and what about numerator and what about denominator, and so when we say that equal fractions and unequal fractions, all these things we are going to learn in this fraction chapter. Okay. Now the first concept in warm up time. So what he has given some pictures. So what he is asking, observe the following shapes and their fractions. So after that we have to first observe the fractions. Then after that, so we have to decide what fraction is shaded and what is unshaded fraction. See here, in this first picture, this is complete circle. So this circle we are dividing into two equal parts. In this, one part is shaded. So the shaded fraction is 1 by 2. So here by 2, what this by 2 represent? These by 2 represent total how many equal parts are there? Total 2 equal parts. In these 2 equal parts, one part is shaded, that is 1 by 2. Here in this fraction, total how many parts we have? Total 4 equal parts we have. First we have to take 4 equal parts and one part is shaded, 1 by 4. Shaded portion by total equal parts. So here in this triangle, total how many parts we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 equal parts. In that, 2 parts shaded. Then 2 by 3. In total 3 parts, 2 parts are shaded. That is 2 by 3. Here in this picture, so here we make 2 equal parts. One part is shaded, that is 1 by 2. In total 2 parts, one part is shaded. Shaded portion we have to write up and the total parts we have to take down. The up one is called the numerator and the down one is called denominator. Here, so this completely divides into 4 equal parts and that 4 equal parts we shaded. That means 4 by 4. In total 4 parts, all the 4 parts we shaded. So the fraction is 4 by 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In total 6 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts shaded. So the fraction is 4 by 6. Shaded parts by total equal parts. And then total how many equal parts we have here? 1, 2, 3. In these 3 equal parts, one part is shaded, 1 by 3. If in these 4 equal parts, 3 parts are shaded. So 3 by 4, 3 shaded parts by total equal parts. Here, so total 6 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. In that 6 equal parts, 2 parts are shaded, that is 2 by 4. Here this divided into 2 equal parts, 2 by 6. It is not 2 by 4, this is 2 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts, no? So 2 by 6. Here total 2 parts, 2 equal parts. In that one part is shaded. The shaded portion is 1 by 2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. In this 4 parts, 4 equal parts, 2 parts are shaded. That is 2 by 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts. In that 5 equal parts, 4 parts are shaded. That is 4 by 5. 4 by 5. In this way we have to write shaded portion. First we have to count how many equal parts we shaded out of total parts. So the shaded parts by total parts we have to take. The up one means the numerator and this down, that is the denominator. This is the dividing line. So the the number above the dividing line is the numerator. The number which is below the dividing line is the denominator. Okay. This is the warm up time. Okay, students. Now students, see here in learning time what he has given. So see that picture, first picture and second picture. So what is there in first picture and what is there in second picture? So here is a watermelon. So here one watermelon is there. It has been cut into two parts. See here, so we cuts into two parts. So look at these two parts. First you see these two parts, how these two parts are. Are these two parts are equal? Are these two parts are equal? No, the two parts of the watermelon are unequal. So the two parts what we divided into two parts, the two parts are not equal. So one part is bigger and one part is smaller. They are not equal parts. Okay. In the second picture, so here is another watermelon. So it has been cut into two parts. So observe these two parts. Are these two parts are equal? See the two parts, how the two parts are. Yes, these two parts are, the two parts of this watermelon are equal parts. So equal. So in the first watermelon, so we make two parts. So the two parts are not equal. One part is a bigger and another part is smaller. In the second watermelon, so another watermelon, again we cut into two parts. The first part is smaller than, here the two parts, how these two parts are, the first part and the second part, the both are same, both are same. In the second, in another watermelon, we make two equal parts, but in that first watermelon, the first part is bigger and second part is smaller. They are unequal parts. Okay. Now, so in the fraction, next concept we are going to learn is, so what is meant by 1/2, 1/4, 3/4. So what about 1/2, 1/4, 3/4? See here one circle is given, one square is given and one triangle is given. So in this circle, so total how many parts, how many equal parts are there? Total 2 equal parts. In that one part is shaded. Then how to represent shaded part? By total parts, 1/2. Here in this square, total how many parts we divide into? 2 parts. One part is shaded, that is 1/2. Here in this triangle, so 2 equal parts, in that one part is shaded, 1/2. Here 1/2, in total 2 parts, one is shaded, that is shaded by total. Here also shaded by total, shaded parts by total parts. This fraction shows how much part is shaded. Say here 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. 1/2 is nothing but 1/2. 1/2. 1/2. 1/2 means 1/2. 1/2 means 1/2. 1/2 means 1/2. 1/2 means exactly it's half. It's half in whole part. In whole it's exactly half. That is called 1/2. Okay. Now what is 1/4? 1/4. 1/4. So what is meant by 1/4? See here. Here one circle is given, one square is given, here one square is given. In this circle we divide into 4 equal parts. In that one part is shaded. Then what is the representation? 1/4. In total 4 parts, one part is shaded, 1/4. So in this square, in total 4 parts, one part is shaded, that is 1/4. And this square is also in 4 equal parts, one part is shaded with green color. Then this is also 1/4. Here shaded part is 1/4, here shaded part is 1/4, here shaded part is 1/4. 1/4 means 1/4. 1/4 means 1/4, means 1/4 part. 1/4 part is nothing but 1/4. 1/2 means exactly half of, in whole. So in complete whole circle, half of a circle is 1/2. 1/4 means it is 4th equal part. 4th equal part is 1/4. 4th equal part is 1/4. 4th equal part is 1 by 4. Okay. So, this is about 1 by 4. This is about 1 by 4. Now, what is 3/4? 3/4. See here, in this circle, we divide this circle into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. In these 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 3 parts are shaded. Then how to represent? 3 by 4, shaded parts by total parts. So, in this square also, so 3 parts are shaded with green color, and then shaded portion is 3 by 4. So, in this square, so shaded portion with yellow color is 3 by 4. In 4 equal parts, 3 parts shaded. So, 3 by 4 here, 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Shaded portion is 3 by 4 in this circle. Shaded portion in a square with green color is 3 by 4. Shaded portion in square with a yellow color is 3 by 4. Then 3/4, it is called 3/4. If you make 4 equal parts, in that if you shade 3 parts, that is 3/4. 3/4. So, 1/2 means 1 by 2, quarter means 1 by 4, 1 quarter means 1 by 4, and 3/4 means 3 by 4. 3/4 means 3 by 4. So, this is about 1/2 and 1 quarter and 3/4. 1/2 means 1 by 2, 1 quarter means 1 by 4, and 3/4 means 3 by 4. Okay. Now, fraction is a part of collection. So, before what we discussed in previous classes, fraction means it is a part from whole. So, in whole, in complete this circle, it is a part, it is a small part, that is a fraction. Sometimes, so fraction is also a part of collection. So, collection, here what is the collection? Collection of kites. Here collection of kites. How many kites we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kites we have. So, how many collection of kites we have? 4 collection of kites we have. In this 4 collection of kites, 3 kites are in orange color, 1 kite is in green color. 1 kite is in green color. How many kites are in orange color? Orange color kites are 3 and green color kites are 1. Total how many kites we have? 4 kites. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, so what part of green color kites you have? What part? So, what part means in this whole collection, total how many kites we have? 4 kites we have. First we have to write 4 total kites. Then how many kites? So, we have in green color? 1 kite, 1/4. So, in this total collection of 4 kites, 1/4 of a collection is in green color. 1/4 of a collection is in green color. If we ask green color, so how many green kites there? So, that we have to write in the numerator, and total kites we have to write in denominator. So, that fraction represents fraction in a part of collection. So, in a part of collection also called a fraction. Okay. In complete collection, so then what is a require? So, according to that you make your fraction. Here in a collection, what is the collection here? Kites. Kite is our collection. In this collection, so we need a fraction, green color kites fraction we have. So, it means total kites. In the numerator we have to write how many green color kites we have. So, that we have to take in numerator. That fraction shows what fraction part of collection you have. Okay. Okay, students. Now, see here. So, in the activity first, what he is asking, write the fraction of a shaded portion. Shaded portion we have to write in fraction. So, the first one, in this circle total how many equal parts we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, first we have to write total parts by 5. Then how many equal parts we shaded? 2. So, that we have to write in the numerator, 2 by 5. This is the shaded portion. Now, here first we have to count how many equal parts we have. How many equal parts we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts. In that one part is shaded. It means 1 by 5. 1 by 5 here. Total how many stars we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 6 stars, 3 stars are shaded, then 3 by 6, 3 by 6. Okay. So, it is a fraction in whole. So, here a fraction in, so collection of so and so. Okay. Here. So, now this is how many balls we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 balls. In these 8 balls, 4 balls are colored balls. So, then how to represent this collection in fraction? So, collection in fraction. So, 4 balls are colored balls out of 8, that is 4 by 8, 4 by 8. Okay. Now, here total how many triangles we have? How many collection of triangles we have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this collection of triangles, 5 triangles, 2 triangles are colored, that is 2 by 5, 2 by 5, 2 by 5. Now, here, so this is a part, this is not collection, it is a part of a fraction. How many parts we shaded here? 1, 2, 3, 4, out of 6 parts. Out of 6 parts, 4 parts are colored, that is 4 by 6, 4 by 6. This is the fraction, this is the representation of fractions when, so it is a part in whole and here collection. So, fraction in collection, okay. Now, the next concept, second question, color the figures shown in the given fraction. Here fractions are given and pictures are given. So, we have to color according to the fraction. Here 1 by 4, here total 4 parts, in that one portion we have to shade. So, we have to see the numerator, that many parts we have to shade. So, one part we have to shade here. This is our shaded portion, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Now, here 6 by 8, 6 parts we have to shade. How many parts? 6 parts. This is first part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, sixth part. Total 6 parts we have to shade. Okay. Now, here 1 by 6 means one part we have to shade. How many parts we have to shade? One part we have to shade. Only one part we have to shade. Okay. Now, 3 by 4 means 3 parts we have to shade. How many parts? 3 parts we have to shade. This is first part, this is second part, this is third part. Total 3 parts we have to shade. This is 3 by 4. Now, 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means any 2 parts we have to shade. This is first part, this is second part. Total 2 parts we have to shade. Now, 2 by 6 means any 2 parts we have to shade. So, this is first part, this is second part. Okay. Now, 2 by 5, any 2 parts we have to shade. 2 by 5 means any 2 parts we have to shade. 2 by first part, this is second part. So, this part we have to shade. Now, 4 by 8, 4 by 8 means 4 parts we have to shade. This is first part, this is second part, this is third part, this is fourth part. 4 parts we have to shade out of 8 parts. Okay. Now, 1 by 5 means only one part we have to shade, only one part, so we have to shade. This is 1 by 5. Okay. According to the fraction, so we have to shade numerator first, we have to check. So, what is there in the numerator? So, that many parts we have to shade. Okay. In this, one more question is there, similar question that you do as your assignment. Okay. Now, next, so write the fraction and read them aloud. So, first we have to write the given shaded fraction, and also after that we have to read them aloud. This means bigger we have to say. So, here in this 3 equal parts we have one part is shaded. So, the shaded portion is 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 half or 1 by 2. So, read it loudly, 1 half, 1 by 2. Next, in this 1, 2, second the B1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 equal parts, one part is shaded, that is 1 by 5, 1/5, 1 by 5. How to read? 1 by 5. Next, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 equal parts, in that 3 parts are shaded, then 3 by 4, 3 by 4 and also 3/4, 3/4. Next, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 equal parts, in that 2 parts are shaded, then 2 by 8, 2 by 8. Next, in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, in that 2 parts are shaded, 2 by 5, 2 by 5. Then after that, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts are shaded, then 5 by 8, shaded fraction 5 by 8. Next, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 equal parts, in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts are shaded, shaded parts 5 by total parts 5 by 10. Then how many equal parts here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That 3 parts are shaded, shaded parts 3 by total parts 12, 3 by 12, 3 by 12, shaded parts by total parts. Now here total how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 parts. That how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by shaded parts, 7 by total parts 12. So, this is about shaded fraction, After writing our shaded fraction, and also we have to say loudly. So, 1 by 2, 1 by 5, 3 by 4 or 3/4, 2 by 8, 2 by 5, 5 by 8, 5 by 10, 3 by 2, 7 by 12. So, here in the fraction means shaded fraction, how to take shaded fraction, how to write shaded fraction. First we have to count how many equal shaded portions are there, that we have to write in the numerator, divided by total parts we have to write it down in denominator. Okay. So, this is about how to write the fractions, and also after writing a fraction, so after shaded portion you have to say loudly, also. Okay. In this some questions were there, 3 questions left, that 3 similar questions you do as your assignment. Now, the next here, so writing a fraction. So, how to write a fraction? So, writing a fraction, see here the numbers 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 3 by 4, so on. These type of numbers are fractional numbers. So, here fraction, what is a fraction? Numerator and denominator. Numerator means, what is in numerator? The parts being talked about. So, whatever we are going to talk about means, in previous questions what we talked about? So, we talked about the shaded portion, shaded parts. So, how many parts we shaded, that we talked about in previous questions. In some questions, suppose a pizza is there, how many parts you ate, so that we talked about. So, how many, so what you talked about, that comes under numerator. And denominator, number of equal parts in all. How many parts you make in all? Total parts. That is nothing but total parts. That is the denominator. Okay, numerator and denominator. Now here, so in the above example, numerator and denominators. So here numerator and denominators, 1 is a numerator and 2 is a denominator. Here in this 1 is a numerator, 3 is a denominator, 1 is a numerator, 4 is a denominator, 3 is a numerator and 4 is the denominator. Here some fractions are given. He is asking what is numerator and what is denominator. 1 by 2. In 1 by 2, what is the numerator? Numerator is 1 and the denominator is 2. In 1 by 2, 1 is a numerator and 2 is the denominator. In 1 by 3, so just before we discuss 1 by 3. So, 1 is a numerator and 3 is a denominator. Then after that 1 by 4. So, in 1 by 4, 1 is a numerator and 4 is a denominator. In the same way, so I do not have a space. So, in that 3 by 4, next fraction in 3 by 4, 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. In this way, numerator and denominators we have to write. Okay. Now, the next one. So, write the fractions. So, in activity 2, the first question, so we have to write the given in fractions. 1/3. 1/3 means how to write? 1/3. 1 by 3 is 1/3. 1/6. 1 by 6. 1 by 6. 2/5. 2/5 means 2 by 5. 2 by 5. Next 1/4. 1/4 means 1 by 4. 2/3. 2 by 3. 2/3 means 2 by 3. 4/7 means 4 by 7. 4 by 7. 4/7 means 4 by 7. So, in this way we have to convert the given fraction. What in words he has given, so we have to write in fraction. The next question here, write the numerator and denominator of the fractions. So, here 2 by 5. What is the numerator? 2 is a numerator and 5 is a denominator. 5 is a denominator. Next, in 3 by 4, 3 is a numerator and 4 is a denominator. Next, 2 by 5. In 2 by 5, again in 2 by 5, here first one is 2 by 3 here. 2 by 3, it is not 2 by 5, 2 by 3, 2 by 3. In this 2 by 3, 2 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. 3 is the denominator. Okay. 3 is the denominator. Next, 2 by 5, numerator is 2 and denominator is 5. Next, 5 by 8. In 5 by 8, 5 is the numerator, 8 is the denominator. Next, in 7 by 9, 7 is the numerator and 9 is the denominator. Next, 5 by 6, numerator is 5 and denominator is 6. 2 by 7, numerator is 2, denominator is 7. In this way, we have to write numerators and denominators. Okay.